Hello friends, as we have done Unit 1 Part 1 of Linear Algebra earlier, so now it is Part 2 of Unit 1. So our first question is, if V can be expressed as V is equal to A1 V1 plus A2 V2 plus so on up to AN Vn, where A1, A2 and An are scalars belongs to F, then the vector V belongs to Vf is said to be A. Linearly dependent, B. Linear combination, C. Independence of vector, and D. None of these. So here B is the correct answer. It is the definition of linear combination. Okay friends. So our next question is x1 a1 plus x2 a2 plus up to so on xn an is equal to 0 if and only if x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 0 and up to xn is equal to 0. It is the condition for what? Linearly independent, linearly dependent, linear combination and independence of vector. So this is the condition for linearly dependent. For a vector to be linearly dependent, if x1 plus x1 a1 plus x2 a2 plus up to xn an is equal to 0, then it must be x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 0. So this is the condition for linearly dependent. Okay, now see here next question. A finite set of vectors of V is said to be linearly independent if when every finite subset is linearly independent, B. Every finite subset of V is linearly dependent, C. Every set of V is linearly dependent, D. None of these. So here A is the correct answer. For a finite set to be linearly independent, every finite subset of that is a linearly independent. Okay, so here A is the correct answer. Now fourth question is, if a subset S is equal to V1 V2 up to Vn of a vector space Vf is linearly independent, then none of the vector of S is A. Zero vector, B. Superset of V, C. Linearly independent and D. None of these. So friends, here remember the condition कि अगर लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट पूछा है तो कोई भी वेक्टर ज़ीरो नहीं होना चाहिए, बट अगर लीनियरली डिपेंडेंट पूछा है तो वेक्टर नल वेक्टर होने चाहिए. वो सेट हमेशा नल वेक्टर कंटेन ही करेगा अगर लीनियरली डिपेंडेंट है तो, बट अगर लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट है तो वो ज़ीरो वेक्टर कंटेन नहीं करेगा. तो यहाँ पे उसने क्या बोला है, देन नन ऑफ द वेक्टर इज, मतलब कोई भी वेक्टर क्या नहीं होना चाहिए. तो क्या नहीं होना चाहिए? ज़ीरो वेक्टर नहीं होना चाहिए. इट मस्ट नॉट बी अ ज़ीरो वेक्टर. ओके, सो हियर आंसर ए इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके फ्रेंड्स, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, ए सेट विच कंटेन्स द नल वेक्टर इज. जो सेट नल वेक्टर कंटेन कर रहा है, मैंने आपको अभी बताया वो क्या होगा, लीनियरली डिपेंडेंट. सो हेयर सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, डोंट बी कंफ्यूज इन दिस. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज क्वेश्चन 6. Let S is equal to V1, V2 up to Vn be a set of vectors in a vector space Vf. The vector space V is spanned by S, or the set S spans by V, means it has the same meaning. V is spanned by S, or the set S spans by V. If and only if means they are asking for the condition. Okay, every vector is linearly dependent. Every vector in V is a linear combination of the vector in S. Every vector is linearly independent and D is none of this. So हमने अभी पीछे पढ़ा कि linearly independent डिपेंडेंट के लिए कंडीशन. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे स्पैनिंग के लिए पूछी है. ठीक है, तो ये ना तो linearly independent होगा मतलब इसके लिए ज़रूरी नहीं है कि लीनियरली डिपेंडेंट हो या लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट हो, ठीक है। तो इसके लिए कंडीशन क्या होगी स्पैनिंग के लिए, हमेशा एवरी वेक्टर इन V इज़ ए लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ द वेक्टर इन S, ओके। जो भी वेक्टर V में होगा वो लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन होना चाहिए किसमें, वेक्टर S में, क्योंकि S कंटेन कर रहा है ना V1 V2 Vn, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे B इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर। Question 7th, if S is equal to V1 V2 up to Vn be a non-empty subset, okay, of vector space Vf, then set of all linear combination of finite set of elements of S is called span, vector span, both A and B, linear span. So अगर कोई भी S सबसेट है नॉन एम्प्टी है तो वो हमेशा क्या होगा, लीनियर स्पैन। सो हेयर डी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर, ओके फ्रेंड्स। These all are the definition. You have to remember these all conditions, okay friends. Next question is, if a vector space Vf cannot be generated by a finite number of vectors, then it is said to be, means they are not generated by finite number of vectors, okay. So yeah, A is finitely generated vector space? No, because they cannot be generated by a finite. So how it is possible that it will be a finitely generated vector space? B, vector space. C, infinitely vector space. As they cannot be generated by a finite number of vectors, so they are infinitely generated vector space. If there is written written like this, that they आर जनरेटेड बाय ए फाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ वेक्टर, अगर ऐसा लिखा हो कि वो फाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ वेक्टर से जनरेट हो रहे हैं तो क्या आएगा, फाइनाइटली जनरेटेड वेक्टर स्पेस। अब यहाँ क्या लिखा है, कैन नॉट बी जनरेटेड बाय ए फाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ वेक्टर्स, तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, इनफाइनाइटली जनरेटेड वेक्टर स्पेस। सो हियर आंसर सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, ओके फ्रेंड्स। नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट आर द कंडीशन फॉर बेसिस? V1, V2, Vn are linearly independent vectors. V1, V2, Vn span V. V is equal to Ls, means that is every vector of V is linearly combination of the vector of S. So these all are the condition of base for the basis. So here answer D is the correct answer, okay friends. Next question is, if the vectors are written in a certain specific order, then it is said to be, it is called to be basis, unique, both A and B, ordered basis. So as they are written in specific order, so obviously they are called as ordered basis, okay. So here answer D is the correct answer. Question 11th is, if V is a finitely generated vector space, as here is written finitely, means they are made from a finite vector space, then any two bases of V have the same number of elements, different number of elements, linear combination, linearly dependent vectors, as they are generated finitely generated vector space. So here is same number of elements. If V is a finitely generated vector space, then any two bases of V has same number of elements, okay. This is the condition. So here answer A is the correct answer. Now question 12th is, condition for minimal generating set. So A is, S is a generating set of V. B, V cannot be generated by any proper subset of S. C, both A and B. D, V is generating set of S. So here answer C is the correct answer. Both are the condition A and B are true for minimal generating subset. First, S is generating set of V, and second, V cannot be generated by any proper subset of S, okay. Now next question is, S is a subset of vector space Vf, then S is said to be maximal linearly independent subset of V if, in last question you have studied the condition for minimal linearly independent, so here you have to give the condition for maximal linear independent, means वो मैक्सिमम लीनियर इंडिपेंडेंट कब होगा? जब देयर इज़ ए सुपरसेट ऑफ एस एंड दैट इज़ लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट. B, there is a superset of S which is linearly dependent. C, if no superset of S other than S itself is linearly independent. D, none of these. So here answer C is the correct answer. मैक्सिमम लीनियर वेलोसिटी इंडिपेंडेंट के लिए क्या कंडीशन होगी? इफ़ नो सुपरसेट ऑफ एस अदर देन एस इटसेल्फ इज़ लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट. मीन्स एस के अलावा कोई भी सुपरसेट लीनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होना चाहिए. ओके. So next question is the number of elements in any basis of a finite dimensional vector space is called. Okay. Dimension of the vector space, dimension of basis. C, dim V. D, both A and B. So this is the definition of dimension of vector space, although A, but it is also written as dim V, means syntax, or we can say shortcut for this is dim V. So here both A and C are correct. So answer D is the correct answer here. Okay. Two vector spaces V and W of same dimension are said to be identical. दो वेक्टर स्पेस हैं, एक V और एक W ऑफ सेम डायमेंशन. उनकी डायमेंशन क्या है? सेम. उनको आइडेंटिकल कब कहेंगे? ठीक है. तो A, if each is a subspace of other, so each is a subset of other. C, if bases of both are identical. D, none of these. So here answer A is the correct answer. Each is a subspace of other. Okay. Question 16th is every subspace W of a finite dimensional vector space VF has a complementary subspace W dash and dimensional W dash equals to. Okay. So equals to what? Dim V minus dim W, dim W minus dim V, and D is dim W. So here answer B is the correct answer. It is equal to dim V minus dim W. Now next question is if a finite dimensional vector space VF is a direct sum of its two subspaces, W1 एंड W2. ठीक है. अगर कोई फाइनाइट डायमेंशनल वेक्टर स्पेस है VF, वो डायरेक्ट सम है किसका? दो सब स्पेसिस का, जो कि क्या है? W1 और W2. तो डायमेंशन V किसके इक्वल होगा? सिंपल सी बात है, वो दोनों का सम है तो इधर भी दोनों का सम ही आएगा. तो डायमेंशन V किसके इक्वल होएगा? डायमेंशन ऑफ W1 प्लस डायमेंशन ऑफ W2. सो हेयर आंसर A इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके फ्रेंड्स, सो नाउ unit 1 of linear algebra is completed. So tomorrow I will upload next video, that is for second unit of atomic and molecular physics. And one more thing is that friends, you all are asking for the PDF, so I don't think it's a big deal to watch a 10 to 15 minutes video for your own benefit, for your own knowledge. And it is not possible for me to upload PDF link for each and every video, as this consumes a lot of time and lot of space also. Okay, so friends, don't be concentrate in the PDF while I'll providing or not. You just have to study for your exams. You have to watch the video completely and go through it. If any doubt except PDF you have, then you ask me in the comment section. As you all have watching the web series whole day, so it's not a big deal to watch a small 10 to 15 minute video for your own benefit for your exams. So students, don't be like this कि उसने PDF के लिए कमेंट करा तो मुझे भी करना है. ओके, तो PDF पे ध्यान मत दो. ठीक है, वीडियो में जो है नॉलेज ग्रैब करो. जो भी डाउट्स हैं कमेंट में मुझसे पूछो. ये पीडीएफ के लिए कमेंट मत करो प्लीज़. ओके, सो थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, and like the video and subscribe the channel if this is really helpful to you. Thank you all.